As is routine around here, there's always an animal out somewhere. And this one is in the house with an angry lady and a broom chasing. She doesn't look that angry, but. Now, we're hatching an idea. Hatching. Ha! Did you get that, folks? Hatching an idea, see here in the kitchen. If we can have the eggs right there, the chickens, and then they could lay fresh eggs. Can't get fresher than that, eh? Chickens in your house? No, thanks. Let's start keeping these doors closed. Good morning, everybody. It's, well, it's not exactly the most beautiful day. It's a little cool out. Well, actually, it's not that bad. It's just dreary, wet. Anyway, out here with you, we hooked up some eaves trough. It's the eaves trough I said I would never buy, but I did. Plastic eaves trough. I think it's going to work good, though. It's actually pretty solid. I've just seen a lot of homes with plastic eaves trough yanked off. And I bought it because it's cheap, and we're not exactly full of cash. This home has taken a lot more money than we figured because prices have, in some places, or in some things, have tripled from what they were. So we will not be getting as far as we are, and I was not going to spend top dollar in eaves trough. So, but we do have it up. I put soffit up, got eaves trough up, camera's getting wet. We hooked up the downspout real quick there last night because we knew it was going to rain. And so it's been raining now for, oh, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. It's not raining very hard. You can see by the puddle here. It's not a very hard rain. But we've already got, I think it's 400 liters here in this barrel. We just stuck the downspout in here. And it's running in. There's a nice steady little flow of water coming in there. Filling it up. And that's pretty exciting. So I believe that, let's see here. That says 500. That's the liters, 1,000, 500. So on an angle, it's sitting at 300 here, but obviously it's higher than that. So we're getting close. I believe this line here is 400 liters. So just shy of 400 liters in, I don't know, like I said, maybe a couple hours. It was even raining less than this before. So that's exciting, super exciting. We're thinking now, long term, this is going to be in the shop, and I was going to put a mezzanine in here, which is just a second story, about 8 feet up, and we're going to throw a bunch of these water barrels on that mezzanine. And that way we have a flow of water downstairs in the house, at least, just based on gravity flow. Now we were thinking, because we're not putting the shop, I was thinking of putting these barrels inside the breezeway, but it takes up so much space, right? We're talking now about putting them out here still, and then surrounding it with maybe straw bales or something to keep it warm. We'll open up the hole in the wall where the door is going to be so that heat from inside can come out here. I don't think the tanks themselves will freeze. It's such a volume of water, but the taps is where your main issue is. And by cutting that open and making it basically just an extra room on the outside here, even though it's only straw bales is very, very good insulation. But that way these water barrels we can use all winter long. We can throw our 12-volt pump in there. I might put one barrel inside upstairs for gravity flow to our taps and stuff. You don't have to run a pump all the time. And then I'll have 6 of these outside here. Or it'll still be inside, I guess, but outside. 6,000 liters. Anyway, so in a couple hours, got 400 liters of water. If we did both sides, we would already be at 800 liters of water. That's awesome. That's super exciting. And like I said, it's hardly even raining out here right now. There's quite a roof area collecting, and we have double that. So this barrel would be almost full already, 1,000 liters per barrel. And if we have 6 of them sitting out here, we'd have 6,000 liters of water available to us. That lasts quite a bit. To give you an idea, if we go sparingly in the trailer, I can do 1 tank full in the trailer there. We could last a week. We'd have to go very sparingly for that. And that's using a flushing toilet. Here we're going to use a composting toilet where there's no water being consumed. So that'll be less, but we don't take as many showers as we maybe would like to. So in the house, we'll probably use more water. So 200 a week, let's double that to go to 400 liters a week would last us. And so this barrel here holds 1,000. So if we have 6,000 liters here, 400 liters a week, we'd have quite a bit of water, right? And you get moisture here, especially this time of year, we're getting lots. We'd have no problem keeping these barrels full. Our animals would be on top of that, so we have to look into that yet some more. I talked to the neighbor yesterday. His cows stay outside all winter long too. They just shelter in the bush, so he didn't think we'd have any problems with that at all. Even though his are beef and ours are more dairy bloodlines, they don't have the fat on them to keep them as warm, but he didn't think it'd be an issue. And he's been here all his life. He's got to be, I'm not even sure how old he is. He's up in his 70s anyway, I would think. And he's been here all his life. He's not worried about it at all. So. Goes. I think you kids are winning.
He doesn't like the sun. So every time the sun blinds him, then he stops.
Oh yeah? This one's a bit slower.
He wants to back up.
There comes the other one again. And there goes the kids.
Papa, one of the opening ones?
I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun here. Alright, we're putting the new calves in the hutches. Just built a whole string more. We had 3, built a bunch more. We ran out of materials, but at least we can get them in there and go from there. Whoop! If you can get them.
Right in there.
There he goes. Push, 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 push. I think you're losing them. Ah, that's one of our 4 new calves in the tractor bucket. Another one, another one. Nice little calves. He said they had had a setback. I'm thinking they must have had diarrhea or something. They were sick anyway for a while, but they're looking pretty good now. And hopefully they don't have any further setbacks. Mama and baby back together. Beautiful sight, eh? So we got a few more hiccups to work out. Mainly our milking area is no good. We just tie Buttercup up there in the corner and then milk her. But I mean, it's kind of uneven ground. It's not that great for setting a pail on. And it'd be nice to get, kind of like we have for this goat stand, get something off the ground that we can rinse down if we need to. It's been so wet and muddy lately too, which is not nice. So if we can get her off the ground and a bit better of a spot. I ended up milking right up tight against that fence. And then she felt a little more secure with her legs tied. She had at least one wall on one side and I was on the other side, right? Now I can go ahead and milk her without her booting me in the head. Got a whole pail of milk out of the deal. So she is, her milk volume is still coming up. And of course she's feeding her calf. So, and this, normally we would milk, so Anissa tried milking yesterday around, I don't know, I think it was like 6 o'clock or something last night. So this is, what is it now, maybe 7 o'clock this morning, 8 o'clock this morning, probably 8 o'clock. So a little early for milking. So considering we got a whole pail, I think that's pretty good. Hey Buttercup. Hey. Hey. Good girl. Are you? Hello. Oh, calf disappeared. He was just laying there. Took off somewhere. Where's your calf? Oh, right behind you. There it is. Very nice. So one of these lucky piggers is going to get harvested this coming week. We need some pork in the freezer. So we'll document all that again too. Except, well, we usually skip the most gruesome parts, but we'll put that all on. And then these calves, the bigger ones, I'd like to get them moved out to the other pasture over there towards the neighbors. At some point you can just see one calf there. I don't know if you can make that out. There's a little white spot up beside that pine tree. That's where the other guys are. And these guys are good enough now to put them out there. And save this pasture here for the goats. A little less pressure. Oh, and for Buttercup and the calf, of course. Mabel. Beautiful little calf. When these pigs start pestering that calf, there we go, too much anyway. Yesterday I seen her, she took her lunge at the pigs and put them in their place. Leave my calf alone. Good instincts. So far very happy with all the critters. The 4 new calves we picked up yesterday too, they're over in the hutches still, but doing very, very well. This is Bruce, our purebred Angus bull. We may end up keeping him for breeding. Didn't necessarily buy him for that, but he is purebred. And we might end up keeping him for that. Where's the other calf? Should be one more in here yet. Oh, he's up there eating eating carrot scraps. We had some carrot peels and stuff I laid over there for the pigs of all things. They're down here begging for something else. And the calf is eating them. Just fine. It all gets converted to meat. So pardon the mud. Currently, the last month or so, we've owned a very muddy farm. It's our milk stand. Cora normally does the milking when she's trying to teach Wes to do the milking. Wes is good at pretty well everything. Milking's not his specialty yet. Working on it though, eh? And then there's Gordon. Gordon doesn't like fences. That's our purebred Boer buck. He doesn't like fences, he just jumps over them. And then he eats the grain that's meant for the milking goats. Smart goat, I guess. Coming to the party. We moved the other ones to a new pasture. Should take a wander over there too and see how they're doing. We built a new pasture yesterday off into the bush. Part of it's in the bush, part of it's in the field there. Take a wander over there. So I should have videotaped that, but there was 2 calves out. 3 more joined. The sand cranes were actually in this grass over here, and I guess these cattle didn't know it. And when we came, the sand cranes spooked, jumped up. The cows hadn't spooked and took for a run. And 3 of them bailed over the fence. 2 of them are still in there, man. Looks like they snapped the wire. We'll have to try to get them all back in again. Think that's gonna work? Maybe. No. It's not bad when they want to stay together. These young ones never like to do that very much. And a bunch of them took it, but Annabelle wants to be stubborn. She keeps going everywhere except where she's supposed to go. See if this works. Is she in? Perfect. Now I gotta repair the wire. Oh, she probably pulled it right off, eh? Anyway, this is their new home. It goes all the way up into the bush there. So they'll be in here for a while. Yeah, if we can keep them in here.
Hon?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Playing. Making a fort.
Huh? You're playing in the bus?
That's gonna be my new play fort.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are we actually doing?
Getting the kitchen table for Thanksgiving dinner, which is 2 days from now, and possibly the couches since they're on top of the table. I might try to pull them out.
Awesome.
And living in a sauna right here. It's hot here.
We got some furniture in the bucket. Do you think we can be in by Thanksgiving? That would be so cool.
Before the kitty. Before the kitty.
Oh, a bunch of excited children.
Mom, Mama.
Yeah.
Before the kitty.
Yeah.
Just stay where you are.
Where?
The kitty's up there on the tractor.
Oh, you're right. We got a new kitty, and he's over there on the tractor. There he is.
There he is.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Hello, Grandma.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
There. I don't know if we need to unpack any farther. I'm sitting on the couch. How much more do we need?
Me too.
A little bit of headroom here.
He's under the couch.
Wes is under the other couch. I don't know how this family got all this stuff in here. There's a family that left Saskatchewan, oh, I don't know, 6-7 months ago, that jam-packed this bus full, and now we're stuck with the task of unloading it. They got some pretty cool stuff though that we've forgotten about. Even found a bin full of Lego. Who doesn't love Lego? Yoo-hoo! That's actually the second bin. There's another bin up in the front too. Where is it, Waylon?
It's over there.
Somewhere over there. There's another bin full of Lego. So anyway, we probably will get the rest of this out. But I'm just taking a moment. This is where I ended up pushing this couch. I ended up on this one. And I'm quite comfortable. Okay, this freezer, a little worse for wear. Looks like it got beat up a bit. This freezer has been in this bus for, I think 7 months. And we have not opened it, maybe 8 months. I'll have to check into that, I'm not sure, 7 or 8 months. And it has not been open. I finally got everything off of it. There was a couch and a whole bunch of stuff on here. So, I hope it's still good. It has been plugged in. Oh yeah, everything looks frozen in there. No, we're still good. There's a lot of frost built up on the wall there. I don't know what that's all about, but everything's still frozen in there. So that's good news. Nobody wants all in here. Lots of stuff. We vacuum packed lots of things. I don't know what that almost looks like a juice or something, eh? It might be cranberry juice. We had made lots of that. Very cool. Vegetables. Swiss chard from our garden last year. Good, good, good. Beef roast. Teething ring. Don't have any kids that need that anymore. Oh, that's good. Very excited. I don't know about this door. It seems like it took quite a beating. It did. Still good? Very glad to hear it. Hey, Monkey, you climbing in here too?
Yeah.
Yep. Monkey with a shark sweater.
It's actually Eli.
Yeah, I know. Where are you gonna go?
Jenna trying to go.
Trying to get to me?
Yep.
Well, as soon as you get here, we're gonna have to go back out because I'm done. I gotta go that way and get those other boxes put back in here. Okay?